Fuck.
And that's a fact, that nigga mad because his man's gone.
Not really, he mad about his sister too though. Yeah, I had fucked her a long time ago.
Lord bless him cause they both scarred. He won't speak on fucking my sister.
Boy, fuck that nigga mama. Bitch play with me first.
Spoke on my mom, I ain't want to talk, I end up nigga.
That's what was really going on at the time. That's when we were talking about. Free Rondo #9 too.
Yeah, when I asked for questions for you, everybody wants to know the status of where he's at, how his appeals doing, all that shit.
Appeal great.
Really?
Like, great. Like, talked to him every day, you know what I'm saying? He just, I brighten up his day every time I talk to him because there's always something new.
Really?
Always something new. Lawyer straight. Like, that's why I just be seeing people, they be like, why you ain't buying him out? Why, go get him. You can't go get him. He already got convicted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he definitely gonna be home real soon.
Damn, that's crazy. That would be like a real like holiday type vibe for you guys if you're able to do that, huh?
If I don't do nothing, I'm making him and NBA Youngboy do a mixtape.
Wow.
For sure. I'm gonna stand on top of that.
Damn, that's crazy. That's somebody you're a huge fan of right now?
Youngboy?
Yeah.
I fuck with him.
He got that soul, that passion in his voice, huh?
Fuck with him. Like 100%, like hard.
For sure, yeah.
He one of my he my top 5 for sure.
Yeah. Who else is in there?
Oh, as my grandma raised me, you hear me? You know I ain't no hoe. What up?
My grandma raised me. You know I ain't no hoe. Matter of fact.
My wife? You talking about my wife? Inside my house that I paid for? Now her bitch ass daddy, huh?
My bed.
He said wife.
Man, whatever. It's upset.
Who, huh? Who, huh?
Honestly.
Shit off my neck. You snatched it off his neck. Look at the camera with your scare ass. Let this snatch my chain off your neck. You ain't snatched shit off my neck.
But I got this, but y'all ain't take no chain off my neck. Y'all took it off.
You ain't take shit from me.
Hey, you better tell them. Ain't no duplicating this shit. Ain't no duplicating this shit at all.
Be coming, I'm coming out. You know, we on 64. We got most of this bitch. Hey, we on 64 with this shit. I don't get your teeth shining like a motherfucker on this bitch. Hold on, get your teeth in that bitch. Damn! Y'all niggas steal some shit from a nigga. Y'all stealing ass niggas. Y'all niggas steal some shit. I'm saying though, they got 63rd niggas, some dirty ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas talking about, man. I'm talking about, hey, listen though, man, the nigga on 64, but y'all 63rd niggas over there smoking crack and shit.
He also goes on to talk about, his relationship with King Von and how he knew Von years ago, which validates what I've been telling y'all. I had a whole bunch of people on here arguing with me about the fact that, Fredo Bang and King Von been knowing each other. No, I told y'all that they been knowing each other. I told y'all that they met through YNW Melly. YNW Melly and King Von were cool from the time, what they came out. They've been rocking together. They've been doing music together. You know what I'm saying? I've been told y'all that. Everybody was like, no. Okay, he confirms it. So now y'all know that. The same way that Fredo Bang got cool with T Grizzly was through YNW Melly, the people that my YNW was rocking with. And as he confirms, or as he comes out and gives us, he tells us that King Von and him has a record that they're supposed to be dropping together. Well, that they were supposed to been dropped together. But he's holding out, he don't want to get any clout off the King Von situation.
Put up in Atlanta. Youngboy already outside looking like this. So maybe they go Youngboy. I said, oh shit. Yeah, we might end up have to fade, didn't he? So then we walk in, it's like a gate. He came out, but when I came up, he went back in. But then nigga just started looking crazy still. I fuck with a nigga, but I ain't friendly. I ain't finna look scared and say what's up to you. So I asked the nigga, you straight? Me and Juve was like, straight? And he was like, yeah, I'm straight. Fuck you mean? Yeah, I'm straight. Then he kept looking. And then I said, nigga, you straight again? Asked him, you straight again? And then got down. His homeboys came creep-toeing like a damn penguin and shit. And then got down, asked him, they were just talking. I figured they just really wanted us to pop off so they could shoot or something, whatever. But they was just in our face talking. And then, same thing, Melly looking at Youngboy in the eyes, and he was like, the nigga doing the eye shit. And it came up, And then, same thing, Melly looking at Youngboy in the eyes, and he was like, the nigga doing the eye shit. Nigga came up. We inside the building. See, both fights was inside the building. That's why nobody end up. Like both fights inside the building. You know what I'm saying? We went outside and nothing, or like, it was Walmart and inside the record label. Inside that motherfucker. So like, goddamn, Youngboy, like, he talking to the Eli dude. He like, bro, fuck all that, man. I'm finna just pop off. So then he popped off. He hit Melly, boom. But it's some weak shit, like, you would think the nigga strong, but the nigga, like, body, like, dead. He hit his ass, boom. So, like, Melly, when he hit him, Melly hit him 2 times, boom, boom. And that's when I popped off on him. Popped off on Youngboy. And then his niggas came after me. And they started boom, 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 boom. Melly hit on the ground. He fell on the ground because they had, like, bulldozers I had in. It was like 5 of them. So then, and then goddamn, Riri had jumped on Melly. So I got behind both of their ass. Like, had jumped on Melly. So I got behind both of their ass. Like, they both behind me. And like, I let them boys take off on me for like 3 seconds. So then I just said, fuck it. They already hit me. I just started swinging back at their ass. That shit started getting cleared up. So then they ran, like the dude broke it up. They ran out the room. Then they came back in that bitch. Quando Rondo came in that bitch that time. Yeah, started jumping me. Boom, 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 boom. Caught Quando Rondo's ass in the forehead. Boom. He caught my ass back in the forehead. Nigga jumped up in the sky. Jumped on my motherfucking chest. Nigga ran out. Niggas always running though. Everybody always running from my ass. They ran out. So then Youngboy tried to jump. Come hit my ass too. With Melly caught his ass. Boom. Hit his ass and shit. Boom. And it was just over with. And they just left. Got down, sent the chain back. Soon we came back to Florida. Boom. That shit dead. We ain't go to the internet. They ain't go to the internet. That shit dead. You just like this.
Fuck Youngboy talking about on this song, bro. He talking crazy on this man.
Oh, yeah?
He ain't even like that. On his ass now. You got cap in your raps.
At this point, Von was just starting to get hot. He had Crazy Story 1 out, the buzz was slowly building. And in March of 2019, Von went on Instagram Live to say that Youngboy was lying in his raps. Youngboy fans were quick in the comments, spamming him to apologize or something was gonna happen to Von in 48 hours. Fast forward a couple months to December of 2019. Lil Reese, who's super close to Von, comes out and says he would never do a song with Youngboy. After fans were asking him for a collab, we could see these lines being drawn real quick between O-Block and Youngboy's crew 4KT. Fast forward again, 4 months ago. These photos surface of Von holding hands with Youngboy's ex-girl and baby mama, Jania. At the same time, Von was tweeting subliminals about posting some other dude's girl, doing stuff that would have him stop claiming his kids. It didn't take long for Youngboy to match that energy and go out and do a song with King Von's ex-girl, Asian Doll. Both of them using each other's girls as props to get at one another. And the whole time, people like 600 Breezy from Chicago were hyping Von up, saying stuff like, I love what you're doing, we know what you're doing, hashtag rapper K. So he's saying rapper killer. Basically, he's cryptically talking about Youngboy, who then responded indirectly but super directly at the same time by saying, I'm gonna make sure my son F's your daughter since you're trolling. Now this tension kept building and building behind the scenes. Von's even got subliminals about Youngboy on this new album he dropped last month, Welcome to O-Block. On the song Mine 2, Von says outright that he's got beef in Louisiana and the other dude doesn't know it. He's rapping that gangster shit, now he's gotta show him.
People told me you and Youngboy was beefing or something like that.
I know
You
they
said
be
something
saying
about
that a lot.
what happened?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests and holes, and then you know how the internet will try to make it, but it ain't nothing too serious, nothing you should worry about.
One day later,
Von, dressed in all white, saunters up to another man who appears to be Quando and punches him square in the face. From there, chaos ensues and gunshots ring out just moments later. 2 off-duty police officers who were working security at the hookah bar and another on-duty police officer who was also working nearby attempted to intervene and began firing their weapons. As Von's manager and 100K Management Senior Vice President Jameson Francois explained, those shots that was fired from the individuals that shot Von and myself was the only shots fired from those individuals. Every other shot was coming from authorities. They started shooting everywhere. So when you see everybody taking cover, they wasn't taking cover away from the shooter from Von. They was taking cover because they didn't know where the shots was going from. After the gunfire ceased, 2 people were dead. Vaughn was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, and 2 others were injured, including Francois and 22-year-old Timothy Leaks, who was charged with the murder on Saturday, November 8th, while recovering at Grady Hospital. Vaughn had just released his latest album, Welcome to O Block, on October 30th when he was killed.
5 people were shot overnight in downtown Atlanta. 2 of them died, and now investigators are working to figure out what led up to the violence.
Just keep breathing, cuz.
Hold on, you can't move on that
You got it. My fault.
Yeah.
Man, he's shot. What you mean wrong side?
Alright, what's up everybody? We gotta talk about this King Von situation. Rest in peace. It's tragic. Everything that could've went wrong that night. Von was shot in the parking lot of the Monaco Hookah Lounge right in the center of downtown Atlanta after this huge brawl with Quando Rondo's crew and a couple of undercover police. Everything was captured on surveillance cameras with multiple angles, and I've seen so many rumors and fake stories circulating. The stuff about Durk buying all the tickets to Quando Rondo's next show, news sites posting Snapchats from a fake Quando Rondo account calling King Von Queen Von. That's all fake. We don't have to invent stories. Reality is already crazy. People don't even know. There was almost a second shootout the night Von was killed. After the chaos in the parking lot at the hookah spot, both crews rushed to the hospital and went to the same one. That's why Quando Rondo went immediately to Instagram Live when he got to the entrance at the Grady Memorial Hospital.
Just keep breathing, cuz. Come on.
And while they moved Von's body on the highway 8 miles from the hospital to the morgue, Atlanta police were in the very same hospital charging Quando Rondo's boy Lil Tim for the murder of King Von. Now, not only is Lil Tim fighting this felony murder case, but something people don't know is he's already fighting a conspiracy case in Georgia. After this year-long investigation took down a trap house in Savannah, confiscating 15 pounds of kush, $16,000 cash, and a bunch of guns. And if you're online even a little bit, you've seen the rumors circulating that NBA Youngboy is responsible for Von's death. We saw close NBA Youngboy affiliates going immediately to IG Live as soon as it happened, laughing at Von being killed.
The joke's on you, this now you getting wrapped down. Yeah.
Say that's that Von pick. When I seen it got popped, all I could do was laugh. All I could do was laugh.
3 weeks later, many months later.
Yo, I feel like he didn't get mad industry. So I feel like when certain niggas drop, everybody posts his shit. Everybody posts. I feel like he didn't get that much. I don't feel like he's like everybody in the industry fuck with him type shit. You know what I mean? But he's still doing crazy shit.
Yeah, but that's because everybody, you know why the fuck that shit like that, nigga.
What you mean? Like,
you know, it's damn near size.
Oh, okay.
You got him and Quando. And a lot of niggas fuck with Durk. So a lot of niggas ain't gonna fuck with Youngboy shit because they fuck with Durk.
But does it gotta be like it's not gangs and shit like that. It's a music business, like, you know what I mean? You might fuck with both of them, but nigga, you might want to have a song with both of them at one point. I feel like you gotta pick sides.
You gotta be a certain. You don't really gotta pick sides, but it's like some niggas, I don't know. You gotta be a certain type of artist to be able to just be in the middle. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like can't no nigga who say they no street nigga be in the middle.
A lot of these relationships is homegrown. A lot of niggas
if you really fuck with a nigga. Now, if you just musically fuck with a nigga, y'all just do songs here and there, cool.
So,
but if you kicking it like a nigga your brother, like I rock with this nigga.
So in a situation,
stand on that, I feel like.
So in a situation like not even with them, let's just say 2 other artists, right? So you would have to pick a side, like say you as an artist.
Hell yeah. I feel like
niggas better pick it if it was us.
Yo, somebody told me that shit though.
If it's me, don't be in my face like with all that shit, like, and then be fucking with a nigga who you know killed my boy. Like I ain't keep your bitch ass over there. We ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Personally, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna down there treat you like you one of them.
Y'all been playing with the slime. See, all y'all used to love me. Now I don't know nobody love me, mama. But I think y'all forgot I ain't never like y'all bitches anyway. So what the problem is? Yeah. Nigga wanna talk about my nails. I done fucked them up now. Yeah. Everybody wanna play with the slime. But it's all good. You know I'm a big troll, as long as I ain't no dead troll, nigga. You can talk about my nails all you want. Bitch, I know somebody who wish they could paint their nails right. I know somebody who wish they could paint their nails right now. So, mama, how do you think I should go about this? Cause you hurt my feelings. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. I'm talking about none of y'all. For real. Oh no. There's too many people watching me. Bye.
It was a love. I had a relationship with the big bro. Not want to say his name. Not, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about, the dude that was on my album.
Okay.
Like, it was all love with us from my understanding.
I've heard you say positive things about him.
You feel me?
As an artist, and y'all hung out.
Man, listen, like, dude, even when it came down to doing music, like, in the rap game, like, I didn't even had, like, my own people tell me, like, oh, it's this much for a feature. Like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? But I'm not about to pay for no feature and nothing like that, you feel me? So ain't no pressure because it's business. It's like the streets. If I sell weed, I'm not about to give you a pound of weed for free, even if we homeboys. So I looked at it like, all right, bet, I ain't mad at nothing about it, but I guess this is how I go. Dude never charged me for a feature, none of that, knowing he could have. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, this the big bro. Like, big bro, a legend. Like, this how all the young rappers coming up in the game looking at him like, nigga, been listening to him since I've been 12. You feel me? So, from my understanding, it's all love.
Bond looked at it like, whatever problem he had with Quando, he like, I'm just finna beat his ass real quick. Cause he could have got anybody around him. This is King Von we talking about. He could have had a nigga he don't know. Like, yeah, shoot them niggas, do something to them niggas, hurt them niggas. It had to been something personal between them two to where like, I'm finna put my hands on this nigga and knock him out. And he was whooping that boy ass. But unfortunately, he had niggas with him that was on point, on some street shit, how they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the same shit would have happened. If it was Von, niggas swing on Von, niggas gonna start shooting. Cause they ain't gonna be in their mind like, oh, it's a brawl. They're just gonna start shooting. So it's just like, it's a fucked up situation. Von tried to handle it like a real, he tried to handle it the man way, I would say, but the streets don't respect that.
Oh yeah.
Slide for Von, right?
Nobody.
Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why? Oh yeah, cause of, no. Like,
They
who died?
say you can't say that no more.
Oh, cause of FVG Cash? Or who?
Nah, cause Lil Pop.
Oh, what's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term on, like, no more slide for mine.
Because of
Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening. LAPD says witnesses heard multiple gunshots, then watched a couple cars zoom off. 3 people in one car shot at this black Cadillac Escalade. It's unclear if those inside shot back.
Can I get some space, please?
It ended at Santa Monica Boulevard. Deputies found it peppered with bullet holes and a shattered window. One man inside, a member of Rondo's entourage, had been shot. The 23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died. A scene left with remnants of the fight, shoes left in the street, doors flung open. The suspects still on the run. We still don't know what spurred it all, but LAPD says it started at a gas pump.
You get triggered by the slide for Von comments. Still, I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They'd be like, they be saying slide for Von. I think they trolling me. By the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water. You be seeing them comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
wonder why. We here though. We different in Iraq. Talk about.
Lil Durk has been arrested, accused in a murder-for-hire plot near the Beverly Center. Durk, whose real name is Durk Devontae Banks, was taken into custody yesterday near Miami Airport. He's accused of ordering the murder of a Georgia rapper who goes by Quando Rondo. Rondo's cousin was killed near the Beverly Center back in 2022. We'll have much more on this.
Maybe.
Talk to me how strong you think this case is. If the prosecutors are trying to prove conspiracy, what do you make of some of this evidence? Text messages, surveillance, travel receipts, what do you make of it?
I don't know everything that's going on. Obviously, no one does. From what I'm reading in the indictment, I think there's some missing pieces there when it comes to Durk about how involved he was in this alleged conspiracy. The other guys, where they all have plane tickets, they all got a car, they're on tape. That's going to be a very difficult case for those lawyers who have that case, because there are so many ways these days to catch individuals in this type of crime. It's real funny because very often you find these red light cameras and things like that the feds get on state cases where I want the footage, where I know it's good for my client. They're like, sorry, we don't save that footage. But somehow the feds get camera footage from red light cameras, camera footage from the next door neighbor.
Sounds familiar with the YSL trial. All the footage that could be favorable to the defense is just gone. Remember the McDonald's footage where they say there was a big meeting, everyone met at McDonald's, but there's no footage of it.
So you'll see that they will put together a forensic case against the actual shooters that will be very heavily based on cell phone records, GPS data, and videotapes. Now, when it comes to Durk Banks, so far I've seen one text that says, don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text.
Definitely not a good text. But if they also have them on a wire, that's very, very bad, right?
But is that the only text? Because that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. We have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. Because he could be blaming Grant or one of these other guys and saying like, hey, these guys are going to do some crazy stuff. And he's like, hey, listen, make sure it doesn't associate with me at all. You can look at that a million different ways. I'm hesitant to say that they have a slam dunk case on Durk Banks. I think that they have a long way to go on Durk Banks in order to prove the conspiracy against him. I think the others, I think it's going to be very heavily based on paperwork.
If you make the argument that the case against the shooters is really strong, could there be a situation where they work out an attractive plea deal?
Oh, here's plea deal talks. This is what I was interested in, because federal cases, a lot of them just take pleas. People are going to flip on this.
It all depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals.
That's what I think is going to happen, though. They're going to be going for the big fish, like in the YSL trial, which is Durk.
They'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advancement.
Right.
Which is, it's strange to mention that because they don't really go into any kind of facts about it.
Well, yeah, they don't have to yet. Sounds like there could be conversation. Like they have conversations of them agreeing to maybe sign someone or give them an advance.
It could have been that they would have advanced in their career, but what does that look like? Durk promised them like a record deal? Like doesn't,
or they assumed it. And if they assumed it, that's a weaker case for the prosecution.
You got it. That's the key, right? They're like, hey, I knew if I helped him out, he would give me a record deal.
See, this defense lawyer is kind of making me like feel like there's hope for Durk a little bit, but I don't know if he's just a good defense lawyer or if that's because we don't know what all evidence they have.
These type of cases where it's very, very heavy on paperwork, you won't see a trial for 12 to 14 months minimum. Murder for hire cases in state court usually take 18 to 24 months. If it's really, really quick, 18 months. They're going to need phone experts. They're going to need video surveillance experts. All these different experts they're going to have to hire. And I usually on these type of cases where they're saying, oh, he was talking in code, I usually also also hire an expert in like the lingo, right? It's like individuals that are in the rap world that can say, oh, I know what the word cat means. So, and you'd be surprised because the feds always, whenever there's a word that they think could be this way, it can also be interpreted the other way.